Saturday back day. Solo cruise with a Hornet 600. Other than a Krapovic exhaust, I'll do a full video on this build. New helmet. And yeah, so far so good. She's running good. She's running good so far. No issues. Nice views.
A few moments later.
So the shenanigans do not end. Good evening. If you look at my previous post, this morning I took a short trip and planned to go to Mamfe in the eastern region just to go have some fufu and then come back. And so we got to Mamfe successfully. And on the way coming back, made a few stops here and there. In the town of Ibri, a bit deep into Ibri, started to feel this wobble in my steering, okay? I'm like, let me park and then check what's going on. I park and I check, I can't find anything. And so I'm like, okay, let me take it easy. So I go for a bit, but once I start to speed, I feel the wobble again. Luckily, there's a bike shop nearby. And so I parked there, let him check it. And not knowing, I've somehow been able to break both bearings. If you can look at this, you see that the bearing is broken. That bearing is dead. And somehow, okay, this one seems to be intact. Somehow, but this one is totally gone. This one is dead. Yeah, the bearing is broken. So, we're now in Ibri. I looked for a guest house. At least I've gotten a guest house. I was able to manage the bike here. And tomorrow is also a Sunday, but I don't know. Tomorrow I have to go into town. Probably take an Uber into town, Medina tomorrow. And then let's see if we can get the bearings. So stay posted. Beautiful morning from the eastern region. I think it's about 6 a.m. now. We are going to wait till about 10-11 when the churches have closed, and we'll see if we can hop into Medina to get some parts. And then if we are not able to hop into Medina, we might probably have to get a pickup truck or something to carry the bike from the eastern region back to Accra. So here she is. And then if you look closely here, I need to add some light to this. Some nice views here. See the cars that are traveling to Mamfe, Kufurija, the rest. Just opposite the Ibri Craft Village. It's a nice spot here where you can read. If the cars don't bother you, that is. Or probably get some work done or a PC or something. Not a bad spot. So it's a cold start. Fully choked. We're at the shop now, and this is green. And it's the bike. How to get it fixed. This is the major cause of our problems. But for some reason we are leaking oil, and this is the first time I've seen this. A whole ton of oil leaking there. New morning, we'll be able to make it to the shop, and we're going to loosen this, take it out to the market and see if we can get a replacement. At this point, the master mechanic had called all his suppliers and none of them were available at the time. It was a Sunday after all. It's surprising because at the moment, I didn't even think of the bike, how to get home, my safety, nothing. All I could think of was the road, its users, and the speed of these vehicles. I felt sad because I was a perpetrator myself. I would often race down this stretch with friends in our loud vehicles. Of course, we never drove reckless, but we did drive fast. But standing here at this very moment, I realize the number of people who live here the towns, its inhabitants, and the pedestrians who ply the borders of the stretch. It cautioned me to be mindful whenever I apply this route. After all lives matter, and no one wants to be a statistic. We all had to wait till the churches closed to scout for parts. I decided to get some Oza cocoa since I have a fragile tummy and I was far from home. On the stretch, I realized I was in Unuakru, and the first thing I could think of is Nipe Nyani Nipa, the friend or brother of man is man. I've been in similar situations way too many times to understand that even sometimes money doesn't fix problems. I passed by the Crafts village where I was exposed to beautiful artifacts. You can clearly tell our brothers here are extremely skilled with their hands. Excellent craftsmen. Even though I'd been confronted with a lot of bad luck on this journey, I took the opportunity to explore the community, to enjoy what they had to offer. I've always been a fan of learning new cultures. I've always envied the nomads, traveling from place to place in search of green pastures for their flock. For me, traveling and learning new cultures was a way of providing green pastures for my soul. Last year, I traveled 8 regions and visited multiple cities, from Temale, Wa, Cape Coast, name it. I plan on touring every corner of the earth once I have the means. I finally got back to the guest house to enjoy my porridge while I get some office work done to while away the time. I had a few hours to check out and I couldn't help but hope my bike could be fixed in time. So I'd call the mechanic again to find out what is the progress on our bike, as we are still sourcing for spare parts. He didn't have a positive response, so I decided to hike, and currently I'm hiking down some views, looking at some beautiful views and beautiful scenery in Ebri. I'm making the best of the moment here, currently hiking, just looking at the beautiful scenes. Until recently, I've known Ebri to be good for fufu. They have one of the best fufu joints. Usually come here on Sundays, Saturdays, to come here and have some fufu. But I'm really starting to appreciate the town more and more now that I've been here, and I'm actually walking and not driving or riding. I'm starting to appreciate this town more. It has so much to offer, so much to offer. I loved you, everything was for you. Now you play so what's new, calling my phone. I saw a signboard to a hotel, and I want to check the place out if I probably have to lodge tonight as well or something. And I asked the locals, how far is the hotel from here? They said it's quite far. I need to. They see me with my helmet and they're like, why am I not using a bike? Because it's quite far. And I'm like, oh, my bike is at the shop. And then they're like, oh, it's not far. Well, down I say, yeah. I've been walking for the past 10-15 minutes. I can't find the hotel. But I'm enjoying the views. And it's not a bad hike, honestly. The views are amazing views, and there are buildings. Like there's a building at the peak over there. Let me see if I can zoom in. It's a beautiful building at the peak over there. This is not a bad place to settle at all. It's really not a bad place to settle. I'm in God knows where, and I'm not even scared. I'm just roaming, and people are looking like at me like it's weird. You see someone holding a helmet and just walking all over the place, but it's a fun experience. That goes is a short way up but a long way down. What? No, it's a long way up but a short way down. Well, it's a long way down, and it's even a longer way up. What the? Because this is so steep. I'm only imagining how I'm going to get the hell out back there. But oh my god, let's see how it goes. Hotel finally, after descending for past 15-20 minutes, God knows, only God knows how I'm gonna get back up. But let's go check the place out. Checked out the place, it has beautiful views. And try and call where I can see if I can get more of. If I can, I'll probably come in lodge and enjoy the view. Has a nice swimming pool too. The name is Maluta Hotel, in case you're in Ibri. But if I can't, probably leave the bike and then head back to Accra. I didn't think this through. The hike back is killing. Jesus Christ. And this is just one stretch of about. No Uber, no Okada, no nothing. I think I'm making bad life choices here. So I went back to the mechanic shop, and bad news, they went to Medina, they couldn't get a bearing to buy. It was a Sunday, so it was really tricky. I had to order a ride back home from Ibri, so I went straight back home. And then over the course of next 2 days, I kept calling to see if they had gotten the car parts. They hadn't, so I had to go all the way back to Ibri with a pickup to pick up my bike. Day 3, the bike is still at the shop, and the mechanics are unable to get the parts we need, and so I need to take matters in my own hands. What we are doing now is we are driving straight to Ibri, tow the bike, get it to Accra, and then get whatever parts we need, because it's getting out of hand. Time is going. I have no relation with the mechanics. I really don't know them from anywhere. So we're actually taking a very big risk. So I just want to grab the bike, get to Accra, and let's get this thing sorted. So stay tuned. So we got back to Onua, and thankfully this time around the guys had actually gotten the part and they were working on it. So we decided to take some time off, go over to the hotel, and we saw that day, just go chill and relax while we waited for the mechanics to basically get done, and then we could get out of Ibri back to Accra. So we have the pickup here as well. Both of them sitting pretty. We had our joint. Remember this place? We came here to stay here for a bit. Yeah, on Sunday. So we have with us the bike. I tested the bike. It's okay so far. Basically they got another. I have no idea what he did, but I feel like it was an alteration. But once I'm able to take the bike out of there, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that one. So I'll take the bike to Accra, hopefully over the weekend or something, and then get the OEM bearings. But she's sitting pretty now. We decided to stop in Ibri again for just a drink. Pickup is out the back. Pickup was supposed to pick up the bike, but the pickup won't be picking up the bike anymore. So let's see. Oh yeah, the joint now. We just want to take a little refresher, calm ourselves down. The sun is blazing. Once the sun comes down a bit, we're out of here and we can finally go home, bro. I just want to go home.
Yeah.